Howdy everybody, it's Amy from Amy's Sparkly Diamond Painting. How's everybody doing today? Doing okay here. We had our family gathering yesterday out at the lake, and so now that all that is done, I've got a little time to diamond paint for the rest of this weekend. But I thought I'd do an unboxing that's been waiting for a little while because it was going to take a lot of space and a bit of time. So if you like long videos, this one may be for you. We'll see how far we get with this. So what I have here are 7 Dreamer designs that have come in over a couple of orders over the last couple of weeks. This one, this top order with the smaller 3, just came in yesterday. And the other 4 have been waiting about a week to 2 weeks. So let's just jump right in because this could take a while. So if you are a fan of fantasy and Mikey Bergman, this might be the unboxing for you. There's other things in here as well, but that seems to be one of the artists that I've been following a lot lately. So I'm going to try to move these out of the way to give us some space here. And let's see how this goes. So these 3 were from their new overseas collection. So Dreamer Designs started making these smaller kits that you can purchase on their website, and they have several of them. These generally run in the 40 by 40 to 40 by 50 size, and they ship straight from China. So they do take a couple of weeks to get in. But I ordered these that first weekend they came out, and they arrived yesterday, so not too long. So let's just dive right in, see what we have. Oh, gonna be difficult there. So these look like they come in the same packaging as the bigger ones here, but if you're a fan of smaller diamond paintings but still want good quality, these may be for you. My puppy dog is trying to join in with me here, so it looks like we have the same bag here, organza bag, and that's all that's in there. I was kind of curious about the toolkit and everything that comes with these. My puppy dog continues to want to get in the way. So these bags are really nice. I save these and use them for completed diamond paintings and other things like that. So the usual branding here with the nice purple ribbon. Same soft canvas, scalloped edges, all that good stuff. Oh, they're so small. Let's start with the toolkit here. It feels like the same exact toolkit, so we don't have to spend too much time on toolkits, but we will take a look. This one's tied nice and tight there, so nothing can escape. So yes, same toolkit ingredients that you get with the full-size Dreamer Designs kits. Take all these out there for those that are new here that haven't ever seen one. We have the big purple tray that has the spout here that you can open and close. I typically don't bother with that, but it's a nice big tray, so it's good for multi-placing. We have 2 pens here. One of them is a different type of tip. This one is good for the AB or special drills because they don't stick as much. And then we have the regular diamond painting tip, 2 squishies for the pens, and a pair of tweezers here. These are a little bit smaller, looks like, but it's still very, very sharp, so you want to keep the protective tip on there. And a lot of people are curious about this the first time they get a Dreamer Designs kit. This helps you separate the tray if you want to put more than one color in there at the same time. I don't do that, but my dog's trying to knock over. Come on, dog, get out of the way. I have a new light ring and it's balanced very precariously, trying to bend forward to hold the camera, and the dog is just walking back and forth trying to knock it over. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's that. Then we have lots of baggies in here, pretty good amount. I use those for my spare drills. We have 2 pots of wax, and I like having these containers because they do keep the wax from drying out. I live in a very dry climate out here in West Texas, and it can dry out. There is a protective cover here that you need to peel away to start using the wax, but it is a good idea to keep your wax in these little containers to keep it from drying out. And then we have a few different ends here for the other side of the pen. This one is a straightener, so this helps if you got crooked lines, you can go through and straighten them at the end. This is a multi-placer, it goes at the end. Other end lets you pick up multiple drills at once here. You put wax in there. This one looks like about a 6 or a 7 placer, and then there's a smaller one here. Depending on round or squares, you can fit more squares than rounds on these, because squares are a little bit tinier. So about 5 or 6 or yeah, about a 6 on there, and then a 2 or 3 here. So that is the standard Dreamer Designs toolkit, so I won't be showing that in all the other unboxings here because it's all the same. So let's move forward. Show you the picture here. So this is a stained glass. I like some of the stained glass ones. So this is 2 birds here, and this is called Feathered Duet by Dominica. I'm gonna torture that name there, Zadula. I'm guessing it's a B and a Z, but I'm guessing that the B would be silent there. Zadula, maybe. So this is indeed a smaller 40 by 40. Comes with the same sticker sheet that comes with all of their kits, and this one's 61 colors for that 40 by 40. So these are the little stickers that you can put on your bottles or containers when you kit up. So we have here at the bottom for Dreamer Designs, this is, I've got a phone call coming in. I'll wait till we're done here. I can't hit the button because it's the holder on here is over the button that I would need to cancel that call. Okay, so had a phone call coming in there. So with Dreamer Designs, all the special drills show up at the end here. So we have AB stands for Aurora Borealis. Those are the ones with the mirror coating that give extra shine and help reflect the colors around it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 AB drills there. And then LZ 5200, that's a white, but I'm not sure LZ, maybe that's a glow in the dark. I didn't really look that closely when I ordered this, what exactly the special drills were. I just like the actual design. So then with Dreamer Designs, you get one of these little fold-outs with instructions, QR codes, discount codes. This is a thank you 15 discount code there, and all sorts of goodies. Well, this is different. Check this out. These are the drills, and they're kitted up in baggies. So you can just take these stickers and put them straight on the baggies if you like working with baggies. No need to kit up. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. So this is definitely something new and different for Dreamer Designs. So let's take a look here. You can tell right off the bat the background here, or the stained glass black here. So 2 big bags of black drills. And then we have everything in numerical order here, and the numbers, these are not DMC coded. These are coded to these first numbers here. So you'd have to kind of look back and forth. So this I would put on sticker bag number 1 there and see that it's color 154. So 310 is indeed that color number 3. So I'm guessing if we go to the end here, we can find, yes, our special drills. So there's a pink AB, or a purple, I should say. I was already looking at the next one. Pink, light pink, blue. Ah, that's what the LZ is. Look at that. Those are crystals. And as you can see, this is a square kit. I always forget to mention that because mostly I buy squares from Dreamer Designs. I know different people have different opinions on Dreamer Design squares. I've never had an issue, but I think it's there's a little slight bit more gapping than you get with Diamond Art Club, but I like that. The gapping doesn't bother me at all. It gives me a little more space, so I'm not having to push hard to get the drills in there. So let's shake them down. And I think overall, all kits, all companies have gotten, let me shake it the right way. I'm trying to do that with my right hand and I'm left-handed. So there you can see the black drills here. No trash, no ends or tabs causing them to not line up together or anything like that. So those are the black drills, very nice. But I think overall all kits have gotten much better with drills. So it's older kits, no matter what the company, I think, that is causing some trouble. So if you leave a kit sit for a couple years and then pull it out, chances are you're working with older drills and all that, and it won't be quite the same experience as what you get from a newer kit. And that's no matter what the company is. So all that to say, Dreamer Design squares are not a problem for me. So let's take a look at the canvas here. So this is definitely smaller size, but all those colors, you can see here that it's a close-up rendering, a zoomed in image there. So that means that the picture will come out quite clear, even though it's a smaller size. You can see the stained glass there is all hand charted, those black lines in there. Sometimes when you get the budget-friendly ones that are computer generated, you get weird things going on in the stained glass lines, but this looks all hand generated or hand rendered there. So we got the flowers and the birds, and I'm kind of wondering where the sparkle goes. And you've got here the legend on both sides, and these are licensed. You get the licensing information and link to the website here. So again, 40 by 40, all their social media stuff up here. It's so odd to see such a small canvas for Dreamer Designs. LZ 5200 is the letter O. I was just going to look. Okay. The crystals are in the heads of the birds there. And a little bit here in some of the background. This one section of stained glass has them as well as the bird head. So it should have pretty good sparkle there. So because I have a lot to go through, I think we will move on. So that is the first one, called Feather Duet, Dominica Zudula. And because I have 7 kits here, I am gonna go ahead and do a quick roll up and throw in the bag so that I don't get all the drills and all that mixed up with this unboxing. So we can go a little bit faster with the rest of these. Let's look at my next small kit. I picked out 3 of them. And actually, let's do that. There we go. So you pop that and then lift the top. They are boxed pretty securely. That's pretty thick cardboard. And this did come in a box, not a bag, so shipping was very safe for these. Same Dreamer Designs packaging and all that for the shipping. So here's our next one. I'll untie the ribbon there. I'll roll it off camera. Same toolkit. I won't go into that. We have drills. We have the usual thank you, and we have the sticker sheet. So this is koi carp and peach flowers. Now this one was slightly bigger. I think this was a 40 by 50. Yes, this is a 40 by 50. I love the koi fish. I tried Chinese brush painting for a while. I figured out I'm not a very good artist, but I did try it for a while. So a lot of Chinese brush painting is all about koi fish and all that. So this one has 58 colors. And as you can see here, we do indeed have special drills with this one. We have 2 ABs. And now that I know that the LZ are the rhinestones, 3 rhinestones, 2 ABs. So lots of yellows and dark colors on this one. And again, these are kitted up in bags, and there you can see all the rhinestones with this. So very nice. Not sure, I'll just do a quick look here. Open it up so you can see some of the colors here and kind of spread it out. And it's a little bit easier way to see all the colors. Here, so we have, this is a round kit, so that's probably why it's just slightly bigger, because round drills are a little bit bigger. So in order to get the same rendering, you need a bigger canvas. So here's some of the rhinestones there, some reds, some gold, some clear, and some pink ABs. So I think we're going to make some fish sparkle on this one, but otherwise you see lots of pinks, peaches, and dark grays, and that looks like a dark blue for a lot of the background. There is a fair amount here of black. That's probably the black thing. So those are all the drills for this one. We've seen the sticker sheet. Let's take a look at the canvas. So this one definitely is a little bit bigger, another 10 centimeter length, so it is a vertically oriented image there. 40 by 50. The artist name here is Monart, artlicensing.com, or Momart. So I'm not sure if that's a AI company or a company that licensed several artists there. Koi, carp, and peach flowers. So as you can see, there is a little bit darker here, a little more what we call color blocking, where you can use your multi-placer there at the bottom for all the darker colors. And this is a little bit different for me because I typically avoid the dark colors unless it's an image I really want. In this case it was. I figured it was smaller, it wouldn't be too much torture to do the darker colors, plus it's a round. So round drills are a little bit easier to deal with for the dark colors. But here you can see how well the fish are rendered there. Do a close-up here of the fish. And you can see, indeed, hand-rendered charts here, so the fish show up really clearly, really well. And I'm guessing, yes, it looks like, again, letter O is the silver sparkle, and it looks like it's all in the fish scales here, outlining all those fish scales. There was also some pink, which I believe is in the flowers there. So that is canvas number 2. Koi, carp, and peach flowers. And again, this is from their overseas collection. So if you don't mind waiting a couple weeks, like you would for some of the other budget-friendly diamond painting companies, you can get a decent size premium kit as well for not quite the same price that the more domestic ones are, so a little bit cheaper. And then we have the last one here, or the last of the overseas set here. Get that out of the way. So let's take a look at this one. Let's see what we got. Same bag, same box. Boom. I'll have lots of purple ribbons by the end of this. I don't tie them back on the canvas, but they are useful for other things. I'll just go straight to the picture here. This one is also a little bit bigger, but it is more horizontally oriented. This is called In Paradise. So this is more like a watercolor or impressionist scene of a mountain with a little creek with rocks. This is by Alyssa Carey, or Kari. So this one has 56 colors here, and it does seem to be a trend with all of these. We have 3 ABs and 2 rhinestones, so they're definitely stepping up the number of rhinestones that appear with all their kits. So there again, it's a picture. So this is a 50 by 40. And we do have the drills here all bagged up. This is a square. So it is a little bit larger, but still a square. And curious what the other special drills are, but first we'll look at the canvas. So here is the rendering here of this canvas. Because it's a little more watercolor or impressionist, you don't see a lot of confetti or outlining. There is some confetti in there around the flowers. A little bit of a glare there. Bend it this way so you can see a little bit better. So color blocking in the sky, but not too bad on the confetti or anything like that. And like I said, this one is only 56 colors. So we'll take a quick peek. I won't pull them all out, but I can kind of spread them out this way. So you can see all the drill colors there. This one will be a little bit brighter. There's not really any black that I'm seeing. Let's see, we have just little sprinkles of special drills, because for that kind of artwork you probably wouldn't expect a whole lot. So there are little bits of rhinestones and AB drills. Here's a couple oranges just to highlight a few areas, but definitely not very heavy on the special drills for this one. Which is, oops, the dog's trying to lay at my feet, which is good for this one. I was hoping it wasn't over blinged, because the style of this would not lend itself to being over blinged. So looks like maybe some of the flower colors are what's highlighted in this one. So now we'll get on to the big ones. Oops, I don't want to lose that part of it. So, oh, where should I start here? I'll start by clearing off a little bit more of this mess. We'll start at this end and work our way to the other end. So Dreamer Designs big boxes have the handle, so you can carry it. I've never needed to carry it by the handle, but that is kind of a clever little feature there. And most of these should be squares, although I think one of them might be around, because that's all that was available for that particular artwork. So just like the mini kits, we have the big old bag, and these bags are really soft, and I do save them. They are very useful for storing your diamond paintings and keeping them dust free and pet hair free. We have 4 dogs, so pet hair is indeed an issue. So we have the same toolkit, the same purple ribbon, and this one actually has 2 sets of drills in here, and definitely lots of rhinestones. Check that out. So this is a much more recent release here, because I placed this order maybe 3 weeks ago, and the new release was a turtle. So this is Turtle Magic by Michael David Ward from gracefullicensing.com. This is an 80 by 60, so it's definitely a bigger one. 61 colors, and wow, the special drills start here. All those special drills. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ABs and 3 crystal rhinestones. So 10 special drills on this one, but it's an underwater scene. I love ocean and underwater scenes. If you've seen my whips and some of my stash that I have shown. So we have a big mother turtle, or a larger one, and a smaller one, and a dolphin popping in there. So, or that may not be a smaller one. It could just be a more distant turtle because they kind of abandon their babies. So it looks like 2 bags of that 5200. See the colors here. There's the green rhinestones. And these are not kitted up in baggies. These are the standard Dreamer Designs trains of drills. But I wanted to jump to the canvas here so you can see this as well as we can get it to fit in the camera. So there we've got our turtle. Big glare there. If I turn it a little bit more sideways, maybe turn off my light here. Maybe that'll help. Let's see if I can reach it here. Oop, we don't want to do that. Let's try turning it off. Nope. I have a new light ring here, and so trying to find the right button is proving to be a bit difficult. So, yep. Okay, we'll just have the glare. So this is same canvas with all the licensing, the scalloped edges, the key on both sides. I don't use the key on the canvas. We've got, here, I'll try to, no, I gotta fix that light. It's just gonna drive me nuts here. It's odd. I'm hitting the power button on both the remote and the other thing here, and I cannot get it to power off. And that is really odd. There we go. Okay. That was a bit tricky to get this, but like I said, new light ring. I just unboxed it like 10 minutes before I did this video. So we got lots of bubbles there in the water. I bet that's where a lot of the rhinestones are going, is in those bubbles. We have coral, we have fish, beautiful ocean scene. So this one will be lots of fun. I'm looking here, trying to find, yes. So the outlining of all the bubbles is the 5200 or the silver rhinestones. Number 1, which is the green, looks like in that fish there. And we got another fish here. I love it when fish scales are highlighted on these. And I think there's some green in the tortoise as well, or turtle. Hello, that will be highlighted. So let's see, how long are we into this video here? 27 minutes already. So I won't open all these. You can see the ABs here with the blues and the oranges. A lot of special drills. And this one, there's a pink AB. So that's 3 of the ABs right there. Trying to look in here to see. Well, the other one must have most of the ABs. So that is our sea turtle friends. Again, this is called Turtle Magic. So we'll move this one out of the way and move on to the next one. Try to keep those drills with it. And this is not an ocean scene, and this is not a Mikey or Mickey Berkman. Those 3 will be the last ones, and I'll talk about that a little bit. But first, this one is Crazy Confetti one. So if you're into confetti, like I am, as well as nature type scenes, you might enjoy this one. I've seen this one done on the Facebook group. And if you've been around my channel a lot, you know I am a big fan of confetti. I like the challenge. And so I've done another one from the same artist as well a while back from Dreamer Designs. So let's untie our ribbon and dump out the drills. So this one just has one bag of drills. It's not quite as big as the other one. You can tell by the colors here what we might be looking at. So this is lots of bright rainbow colors and a lot of greens. So let's unroll it here. Oops. There we go. Toolkit. Sticker sheet. So this is called Eternal. Look at all that confetti in the trees. This is by Anne-Marie Bone. So I've done her Autumn's Gift one before and shown that on my channel with the completion. So I love her artwork. She throws a lot of pink into these scenes. We got a waterfall and pretty trees. This one has 56 colors and it's been around for a while. I just only recently decided to buy it, but it's been around for a while. Trying to navigate around the dog laying on the floor here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs, but no crystals. The crystal thing has been a more recent trend with them. So there's, again, the scene. So one bag of drills, I see the yellow ABs right in there. And this is one of their rounds. So that's partly why I didn't buy it for a while. But rounds do go a little bit quicker. So I will go ahead because I didn't open the drills for the other one. We'll open those so you can see how they're packaged. If you're new to Dreamer Designs, I do have the trains of drills like this, so they do need to be kitted up in some sort of container or baggie or something. And here they usually put all their special drills together. So there's a purple, a lot of green, orange, pink, yellow, white. Yeah, that's just a regular one there. So those are the special drill colors. So the oranges and the whites, it looks like the area where the light is coming in there, that's going to be what's highlighted. And if you like pink and purple, definitely lots of pink and purple colors in this one, and some grays, and lots of green. So let's look at the confetti here. And if you're new, confetti is just a lot of color changes in one small area. So you can see here with all these flowers, and definitely in the trees up here, that's going to be a lot of color changing in there, but lots of different shades of pink. And even in the greens here, you can see all those spots of different colors. So the only area that's really not confetti is right here in the center. It looks like you could do some color blocking there, and maybe some line blocking here, which is straight lines of color. Looks like some of the greens there on the edge are line blocking areas, and then the water may be horizontal, but I bet all these dots here of color, those are going to be the white AB drills as well. So this one is called Eternal from Anne-Marie Bone. Or Bonet, I'm not sure how to pronounce. They should give a pronunciation guide on their website for all of us that try to say all these names on our channel so that we can credit the artist with the correct pronunciation. So, I've realized over time that I am a fan of Mikey Berkman's art. I didn't realize it at first. I just kind of was gravitating towards some of his paintings. And it wasn't until I placed this last order, I'm like, oh, they're all from him. There was one, when I did my stash inventory, there was one older one that I thought I had, and then I couldn't find it. It had been in and out of my cart many times, and I had changed my mind several times, but I thought I had bought it, but I did not, or purchased it, I should say. So I'm catching up here with this one. So this one has been out in the last year. It's not that old, maybe the last 6 months, but I did not buy it as a new release. I just now finally got my hands on it because I thought, like I said, I already had it. So we'll start with that one because it's a little bit older. And if you're wondering if Rainbow Dragon is going to be in these last few, it is actually not. I've had several opportunities to buy it, and because of the darker colors, I have not sprung for it until yesterday, because I figured at this point my collection is almost complete of all of his, so I might as well. So this one, you'll probably recognize it if you've been on their website a lot. This is called Sea Turtle. But I like nature scenes, but not as much with people. So I think I changed my mind back and forth because of the lady sitting on the sea turtle's back. It's more of a fantasy, obviously, fantasy style there. This is a 60 by 90. But I was kind of on a sea turtle kick and a sea turtle theme, so I went ahead and decided that I would purchase it because I thought it was in my stash and it was not. So now it is. So this one, again, has been around for a little while, so no rhinestones, but we do have a ton of AB drills there. So 2, 4, 6, 7 different AB drill colors. So you can see this one is also a little bit darker, so there's a lot of dark around the edges. So let's take a look here at the canvas. Look at that sea turtle head with all those flowers on it. Of course, the rendering of the lady, the skin tones will be a little bit different because she's underwater. And I'm trying to roll this where you can see it on the camera. So she's not really large on this, so I didn't expect a whole lot with her, but there's her face, not a whole lot of details, some flowers in her hair. But to me, the focus of this piece is the turtle and the background. So those flowers in the foreground, the mountain, this pretty area here. And let's take a quick look. There they are. So where's the drills? This is a 2-bag drill set that you can see all the blues there. There's the yellows and golds kind of in the middle there, and it looks like some of the ABs shining through here. So the yellow and this blue and a purple AB as well as a white AB there. So just like the other one, the highlighting is going to be in those, roll it here, in these lighter areas, as well as probably little highlights on the flowers. So you may have seen this one unboxed or around for a while because it's not new. So we'll move on. But I am looking forward to that one, but this one has a lot more color blocking here in the background. You can see it's not quite the confetti heavy piece. So this area might be kind of a little bit boring, but we'll get through it. So 2 left, we're almost there. And I don't think any of the rest of these are very recent releases. This one might be. It's hard to know because I wasn't paying attention to his art that much until more recently when I realized when I did my stash inventory, I was like, oh, I have several from this same person. So I started watching and paying more attention to new releases related to his art. So we have, or actually the name Mikey, I'm not sure if it's a he. Could go either way on that one. Actually, yes, come to think of it, I've seen a photo when I looked him up, so yes, is a he. So let's see what's in here. Dump out some drills. Just 1 pack of drills with this one. And this one is part of a set, and I have 2 others from this set, so that's why I picked up this one. This has kind of a Josephine Wall feel to me. A lot of his art does. With the, I guess I'll call them sky ladies. So this is the 3rd one in my set here. You can see all the flowers in her hair, and her fingers are made to look a little bit long, but they're also kind of like mountains down here. So if you're wondering why does that look so odd, it's part of, she's kind of blending into the landscape here. So it is supposed to be that way. It just looks a little odd right now without the drills on it, but this is going to be kind of like mountain scenery here, kind of leading up to her. So that we got butterflies, we got the earth in the background way up there. So let's take a look here. This one is called Bounty of Beauty. And like I said, this one is, I think he's got 4 of them. This was the most recent one in his set. And there was an older one or 2 that I had not purchased yet. So this one has 62 colors. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ABs on there. You can see the AB colors there. Lots and lots of pretty flowers there in her hair and all that, but the hands are the fingers are a little bit long. There it is, probably generated with the help of AI art, but to me it looks kind of like blending into the mountains there for the background. But I could see how that might bother some people there. So here's the bag of drills. Lots and lots of different colors if you're into purples and light turquoise there, peaches. Lots of light colors in this for this area here. So a lot of special drills, a lot of ABs up in this area. And then all the purples and pinks for the flowers and down in this area. And her face looks like a pretty good rendering. It's hard to tell some of this because without the colors on there, it does look a little odd. So I think looking at this picture, it's a little bit easier to see how the colors of the face are going to render kind of a purple tint to it. Lots of shadow on there. So this one was more of a completionist type purchase because I have 2 of them and they do give me Josephine Wall vibes. And these are a bit easier to do. So that's number 2. So we have 1 left. And this one I was definitely going to get. I knew that all along when it came out. Didn't realize it was a Mikey Berkman because I didn't look that closely. But I had to kind of wait till I was doing an order of more than one to pick this one up. Are there any Lord of the Rings fans out there? That's probably giving you enough hint to know what this one is. So I'll go ahead and get into it. This one is another one that's a little bit darker. I got 2 bags of drills with this one. Untie the ribbon. Boy, I've got a mess to clean up here. Oops. Hit my camera right and left today. I'm trying to get used to this new light ring. It's in a different position than I would normally put my old one. So this is the Hobbit house, although it's not really called that. It looks to me like a hobbit hole in the ground there. This one is called Dream Home by Mikey Bergman, of course. This is a 90 by 60. But this was the area I was concerned about, that dark tree. That's going to be a lot of dark colored color blocking there. So not a big fan of this part of the artwork, but I thought it was a really cute hobbit house. And who knows, maybe it could be cut down here, right across there, and it would still make a really nice picture without all this dark. So this one has 62 colors here. And several ABs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs. But since it's a darker picture, it's not as many ABs. There's a little bit of sunlight coming through here. Seems to be a theme with his artwork to have the sun shining somewhere on there. So the ABs are going to probably be highlighting the roof and the water there with some sparkle. So let's look at the canvas here. Start over here. This was the area that I was most worried about. Look at all that color blocking of, what is that color? Is that black? Yes, it is. So that's 310. So most of this tree area here in the foreground is 310. So I may actually consider cutting some of that off. We'll see as we go. But here is the highlight of this piece. And that is the house here under the hill. So it's got the round door like a hobbit house. It's got little windows with light shining through. A lot of detail there in the ground, in the foreground on this side. So definitely a lot of chance for single placing and confetti type stuff. There's another tree up there. It's hard to fit this one in because it's so big. But yeah, it's just that tree on the side. Seems like no artwork is absolutely perfect. There's always something that you go, I don't know. So this is 2 out of 2, a lot of darker colors on this one, as you can see there. And here, but this one has all the ABs. Since we're at the last one, I'll go ahead and open this package and pull out the AB train. Let's see. We got some light blue, dark blue. Actually, that doesn't look like ABs. No, I thought it was. I grabbed it real quick. There's lots and lots of that dark blue. There, I missed. I thought I grabbed the ABs there. Maybe it is in this one. They're a little bit harder to see right now. They're buried in there. There may not be a whole lot of them, and that may be why I'm having a hard time finding them. So, nope, they should have been in this one. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. So we got some yellows and some greens and some blues. Pale yellow, orange, purple. I think that's it. So not a lot of ABs, but you wouldn't expect that with a darker image. So mostly the light reflecting should get those yellows. So that's what I have here. So we have the Hobbit house. We have, well, I probably should have, I won't do a summary, but we have 3 from Mikey Bergman, the Hobbit house, the Lady on the Turtle, and the Lady in the Sky face. And then we have the Anne Marie Bone one there, and all our little ones that I've already put in the package from their overseas set. So definitely a big Dreamer Designs haul here. Hopefully you've made it through to the end, and I'm not going to start any of these right away. If I did start one, it will probably be one of the smaller ones, just to have a finish, because I've been working on some of my other larger ones, and I want to finish at least 1, maybe 2 of those before I open another new one, because I have so many whips going, and I've been also working on little ones and PR packages and all that good stuff. So thank you for watching. If you stuck through to the end, I appreciate it. And if you want to leave a comment, like, subscribe, all those good things, it really does help the channel, which I make just a little bit of money from the ads that play on my channel, and that money goes back into buying all these kits, because this can be kind of expensive. I've gotten to where I can't buy a lot of the premium kits very often. I focus a lot on more of the budget-friendly ones right now, but I do occasionally have to break down and get some of these premium kits from time to time, because they are really enjoyable to do. They're expensive. So hopefully there was something in here that was of interest to you, and I'll catch you next time.